Today, everyone talks about slave mind, escape the system, escape the clutches of the system. But what does that actually mean? What it means is, at its basics, is the indoctrination of the system on your mind. The Bible says it, that the God of this world is after your mind. Why are they after your mind? Because your mind controls how you act. Before you do something, before you click on this video, before you jog up to Pornhub, you think about it. So if there's anything that can alter your thinking, they effectively control your action. Majority of people blame their bodies. Majority of people think they are the problem. But the reality of it is it's your mind that's the problem, because your mind is the giver of the instruction while your body is just the executor. Think of it like this. Say I hit a ditch due to the level of my incompetence. The police does not come to arrest the car. The police arrest you because I'm the driver. So regardless of what car you give me, it could be a Ferrari, a Ford Mustang, a Chevrolet, I would still reproduce that result. The problem is not the car. The problem is the driver. That driver is your mindset. So you cannot solve the same problem in your life using the same mindset that gave you that problem. So change the giver of the instruction and your whole life will change. It ties back to this, it ties back to the idea that you are trying to solve problems in your life with logical solutions. Logical solutions don't work because they've already been tried. That's what anyone will try and do. Solve problems with psychological solutions. Instead of making the train faster, make the ride more enjoyable. One costs you billions of dollars and thousands of hours of brainstorm. The other costs pennies, relatively. Solve problems in your life with psychological solutions, not logical solutions. I'm sure every single one of you here have given out clothes. Perhaps due to your kind heart, you decided to give someone your white t-shirt. Perhaps you've been using that t-shirt for maybe years and it's still looking clean. It's still looking neat. It's looking neat to reflect the health of your mindset. Your mindset did not tell, it's not your body that went to do the laundry. Your mindset instructed the body to make this clothes neat. So you went to dry clean the clothes and it's looking neat. Give that clothes to someone, give that same dress to someone perhaps in the outskirts of the country. And 2 weeks later, you come back and it's not looking white, it's not looking brown. Have you seen those kind of scenarios? The problem is not the clothes. The problem is now that it's reflecting the change in ownership. So my friends, do not try to change the clothes. Change the owner. Who is the owner? Who controls the owner? The mindset. That's why the elites go out of their way to invest in these media platforms, because the media shapes the narratives, and whoever controls the narratives controls the world. It was Jack Ma who said, you cannot buy every single thing. But not a week passes by without Alibaba or Jack Ma himself listed as a potential buyer of a company. Lately, in 2015, he acquired the SCMP, a media outlet. So he acquired a media outlet. I don't blame him. Jeff Bezos, 2 years prior, acquired the Washington Media. So all of these elites are acquiring media platforms. Look at the trend that is running consistently in their behaviors. They're trying to shape your narrative in order to control you. Your mindset is very important. I was speaking with my brother the other day and he asked me a very good question. He said, when are you going to get a job? Or why are you not paying attention to school? Why are you always focused on this side hustle? When are you going to get a job? Because if you don't focus on your school, you won't get a job. And I said to him, look, listen, I just got my Hublot Novelta, I believe it's called, for $10,000, including delivery fee. What's the average wage of the Nigerian citizen? Perhaps $100. And mind you, I'm being very generous with that figure. It's way less in some other places. So $100. Say you had a place to sleep. you had a place to eat, and you walk to work every single day. So you save every single penny. So how long would it take you to meet $10,000? Perhaps a decade of your life, a decade of slave work, a decade of cranking in some corporation. It will take you to buy one of my three watches. Can't you see that something is wrong? He moved to the next question, which being that, but you have workers, you have employees. And I said to him, look, my friend, if you do not work to build your dream life, others would hire you to build theirs. I'll say it again. If you do not work to build your dream life, others would hire you to build theirs. That's all it is. So strive to become better. And my staffs are not necessarily bad because they work for me, or I do not see them as slaves. The reality of it is not everybody is going to be a leader. Not everybody is going to be confident. Not everybody has that drive to cut out their social life. Not everybody is willing to make certain sacrifices. So what they can do in that situation is to partner with someone who has a vision, key into that vision, and the beneficiaries of the vision. That's one way to see it. I always tell myself, see your job as a job, not a stream of income. I desire to see all of you rise to the highest echelon of your profession. This job is never going to make you financially free. Find some way to add value to what you're doing and see how to increase your stream of income. Find some side hustle. I always tell them, look for how to patent, how to create intellectual properties that you can then patent. Once you patent this idea, anyone who uses this idea pay you some form of royalties. So that way you are getting stream of income without having to work for it. So my friends, this is the slave mind. Escape this slave mind, escape the slave programming, and you'll be fine. As always, the pleasure speaking to you. I'll see you in the next one.